Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Aries. Aries, these are going to be your full moon and Leo predictions. Now, this full moon is taking place on January 28th and it's the first full moon of 2021. It's kicking off this year with a glitzy and fierce bang. It's going to boost our spirits and get the cosmic party started. It lights up our creativity, inspires our self-expression, and begs us to pursue our passions with playfulness. It's a fabulous time for bringing artistic endeavors and romantic conquests to a climax. And don't be afraid to embrace your flair for the dramatic and let your most brilliant light shine. All right, my dear Aries, so before we get started, I'm just going to ask that you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the description box if you would like a private reading or you want to get your hands on the decks that I'm using. I have them listed and linked down below. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and jump into this. Messages for my Aries, please, for this full moon in Leo. Messages for Aries, please, for this full moon in Leo. Messages for Aries, please, for this full moon in Leo. All right, so we get the Devil. We get Justice. Oh, I'm feeling strong soulmate energy here, Aries. The Page of Materials. You're being asked to start a new journey. The Five of Materials, or the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, there's some resistance here. Okay, and we get the Five of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Aries. All right, I like it. I like it. There's some challenges here. Lots of earth energy. You might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might have that in your chart, particularly Capricorn. Also, a lot of maybe Libran energy. But your overall energy here is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, I feel as if many of you guys, here you are. Here's the Emperor. You may have lost a little bit of confidence. You may be trying to make a decision. You may be feeling a little bit frustrated here. The reason you might be feeling frustrated is, it could be that you can't be in physical union with someone or you're not getting what you want. And I feel like you might be kind of used to that. Okay. And don't take that as a knock. It's not. But the Emperor energy, the Emperor gets what he or she wants, and that's your energy. But there's something here, and it could be that there's a little bit of an imbalance with the solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus is like rules our will, our power, identity, determination, independence, confidence, resilience, that sort of stuff. And it gives us, when it's in balance, a clear sense of self, healthy confidence, inner stability, steady nerves. But there's something here that's creating a fear of failure, or, we're worried about rejection or humiliation here. And I see that. And it's because something you were trying to create, something you were trying to manifest didn't come out the way that you wanted it to, or it's not happening as fast as you wanted it to. Now, the Two of Inspiration is the Two of Wands. So for some of you, it very well may be a partnership. It could be in business, but for many of you, I'm seeing the Devil and the Justice card. It could be a soulmate energy or love relationship. But I'm seeing you coming out of confusion, freeing yourself. And how are you doing that? By releasing someone or something from the past. It could have been, now I'm getting like this is like love relationship energy, but it could be that there's a past person that you were unwittingly or unknowingly giving your power away to. It could be an ex that was constantly contacting you, or you always thinking about, or you were comparing others to. There could be a situation in your past that you have a tendency to replay that was keeping you sort of disempowered rather than detaching from it and moving on. So I see that really happening here because we have you in the Devil energy. The Devil energy is the need to detach and to move away from things that don't work for you anymore. For many of you, it's an ex-partner. It's a person. Now, if it doesn't speak to you on a romantic sense, it could be somebody in business, it could be a family member, it could be a job, it could be a way of behaving or thinking about yourself. But the Devil energy is telling you that there's also something that you're being pulled towards. Now, the Justice card, the truth of your relationships. Also, Spirit wants you to know that karmic justice will be served. I feel as if many of you, my Emperors out there, my Aries, You're feeling a sense of frustration because I think you were doing everything right and still things weren't working out. And when this happens, it's because it wasn't meant for you. It's not that you were doing anything wrong. It's not that you weren't worthy of it, okay? It's the fact that it wasn't truly meant for you. So I do feel like karmic justice will be served. And for many of you, there may be a particular person that you had your heart set on, or that you were dealing with that you may have thought was the one. Okay. And you just couldn't make things work no matter what. Or maybe you were stuck in sort of a karmic loop with this person. But it's like Spirit's coming in to say, Aries, it's time to release that. And it's also time to release any sort of guilt that you have associated with that, or any sort of self-doubt that that has created for you, because you're absolutely starting something new and something healthy. And you have to trust the universe here, and you have to trust yourself, because I feel like whatever this past situation was, it may have sort of led to some mistrust here. Okay. Or created, and it's not typical of my Aries out there, although we're all human, but this fear of failure. Okay. Or just there's something here that you stop sort of trusting your own ability to create, or your own judgment. That's the word I'm getting, your own judgment, because I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was really energetically low vibe or imbalanced. Five of Materials, the Five of Pentacles, is here to say that there is some sort of fear of abandonment. It could be with the person you were dealing with. It could be your own feeling of lack that's being healed. What you're being asked to do within is nurture yourself, love yourself. Okay, take this very maternal and caring energy towards yourself at this time, because what you've been through here, I feel like, has been really intense, and it might have shaken your foundation. The Queen of Materials is also an energy of, and with the Five of Materials, what you have to do. There may have been too much of an emphasis or caring too much what others think. And this is natural, because also when we have the blocked solar plexus chakra, we can have fear of failure, but it can also be about social pressure. And you might be realizing that you are falling into this, okay? And it's not to say to give you the blame. It's not to say that you're materialistic and that's why nothing happened the way you wanted it to. But there was something that you were failing to see, like beyond the 3D. Okay, and this was creating resistance. But Spirit wants you to know that there are no right or wrongs, especially in love. It all builds up our wisdom and our experience. And the resistance here, the challenges, are dropping away. The Five of Wands in reverse, or the Five of Inspiration in reverse, is telling me that you're winning, that this was a messy situation. Maybe there was a lot of bickering, fighting. Queen of Swords energy for me, very narcissistic, very emotionally manipulative, very hurtful, and using words and communication here that hurt. Okay, and it was creating a mess, like a mockery of this situation. But you're seeing things for what they truly are. You're making healthy choices for yourself. Karma is being balanced out in your favor. You're not putting a precedent so much on the 3D, what things look like, or what other people think, or what these social pressures are. You're releasing resistance, because whatever you choose, it's going to bring you stability and abundance. Because Aries, you really do, you can do whatever you put your mind to. I'm also seeing two people here with their backs turned, and I feel like it's this past connection where it was like no matter what you did, you guys weren't speaking the same language. But I do feel like you were dealing with somebody who also had some deep wounds, and that was really affecting you, okay, and your energy. But don't forget that the Five of Wands in reverse takes us back to the Four of Wands. So many of you are coming into a stable energy. You're coming into maybe even union, or you're getting the stability from a relationship that you were always hoping for. Because for some of you, it could be that you're closing out a cycle with a particular person. It doesn't always mean that you're leaving this person. It could be that you guys are healing something between you as well. So take it how it resonates. But I've got, I'm seeing 1111 here. Okay, I'm seeing the Justice card, and I'm seeing the Four of Wands with the Five of Wands in reverse. So I'm seeing 1111. This is going to be a numerological code for you guys to really pay attention to, showing you that you're on the right track. Also, I'm getting with the Five of Materials energy, don't be afraid to go it alone for a bit if you have to. And don't be afraid of taking risks at your stability. You will be getting stability. You're making healthy choices. And when I see these two roses here, I really do pick up on this energy of the Page of Materials. This is you being telepathically connected to somebody that you're very passionate about, okay, or connecting to something that matches your energy, because it's time. It's time to leave this sort of low vibe stuff behind. And you're doing it, Aries. You're doing it. And it's your time. You know, the Justice card is here to say that. You know, karmic justice. You've generated a lot of beautiful, for many of you, relationship karma. Okay, look at that, another number 11. I told you I was seeing 11, and we have 11 right on top of 11. You guys are coming into you're coming into a lot of abundance here, whether this is in work or in love. Healer of all ages, yeah, because you're healing something. 51 breaking down to a 6. Some of you may have a life path number 6, which would make you very generous and very caring and very loving. And I feel like those of you where you are dealing with an ex here, this is the energy that you constantly brought to this situation. You may have been trying to heal it, but now you're realizing it's time to let go. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to make healthy choices. Okay, for some of you, this is a situation between you that's being healed. Okay, a karma that's being cleared. But yeah, you're getting this heart chakra, and look at that, 38 breaking down to an 11. So, you know, Spirit will not make a liar out of me when I'm seeing 11, 11. Now we get 3 11s, like pretty much on top of each other. Yeah, some of you are coming into union. This may end up being a power couple. Some of you guys may be getting married. That's really beautiful. Powerful heart healing chakra. Yeah, and healing. I mean, look at this, 19 breaking down to a 10. A powerful cycle. Something that we have the healer of the ages with rest and rejuvenation. There's so much healing going on in the heart chakra. And so the heart chakra, when it's balanced, it's our ability to love and forgive unconditionally, to truly accept life and other people, to feel genuine compassion, maintain healthy relationships, intimate relationships. But when it's blocked, okay, we have feelings of abandonment, rejection, losing oneself in another. I feel like this is the energy of the Queen of Swords. You may have been dealing with somebody that had really serious abandonment issues. They may have also, it may have been something that you absorbed as well. So if you guys kind of had this off and on relationship with someone where it was like, you know, I'm out of here, and then the other person's like, fine, no, like this push and pull that I feel like became really quite toxic. It may not have even been yours. Okay, but I do feel like you were very attached to this Queen of Voices energy that's in reverse, and it ended up becoming something that really affected your energy. It's time to heal and release that, because there's something really beautiful coming towards you, especially when it comes to love and relationships. Of course, this could be a family situation as well. It could be a maternal energy. Someone or something that brought you a lot of drama that really pulled you off balance. But I mean, the healing here, Aries, is gorgeous. The healing energy here is gorgeous. And it's almost like you have 2 aces of swords here. So whichever direction you choose, whatever choice you make, it's bringing you back. It's bringing you into balance, and it's bringing you abundance. But there does need to be some sort of change, okay? Lots of heart healing. All right, and we get hostilities. Yeah, this is that energy I'm picking up off of the Queen of Swords. I don't like it. And for many of you, I really do hope, I feel like it, for most of you, I feel like it's somebody you're not dealing with anymore, or somebody that you've decided not to deal with. I did an Aries love reading where it was about block this person. It could be this energy coming back in, you healing from it and attracting, you know, your twin or your true soulmate or a life partner. But that does need to be done. And remember, healing is a process here. And we may have to go within and look at our own abandonment issues or feelings of lack and really do that heart healing. You know, because the heart chakra is about love, compassion, acceptance, connection. You deserve healthy connections. And I do feel like that's what you're moving towards, Aries. Don't dim to fit in. Yes, I love that. So how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I feel like this relationship, so we don't cast blame on anybody else, but when we try to change our behavior or who we are, in order to appease somebody else. And I feel like that's what you were doing with this Queen of, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. It doesn't have to be. It could be an ex. It could be also, for some of you, it could be like a mother or a maternal energy or feminine energy. But you know, you're no longer going to dim your light anymore. You're no longer going to compromise or self-sacrifice so much for somebody who's not building you up. Okay, and that's not like an ego-based thing. It's like it's a self-preservation thing, Aries. All right, and you get Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle, so trust yourself. Yeah, and you absolutely are. In healing and clearing this energy, Aries, whew, yeah, your vibration is rising to all-time highs. And that's also, you're coming into this unity consciousness for many of you. That's what I'm picking up on. And you're calling in your person, okay? And again, soulmate energy doesn't all have to be romantic, but for many of you, it absolutely is. Okay, but yeah, you've been on guard, you've been defensive. Oh, and we get the inner queen, goddess Persephone and Ruby. Yes, beautiful, you guys. Hold on one second. I think I have... Yeah, look at this. I've got my Ruby here. This is beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see that, the light there. Look at that. Persephone is absolutely one of my favorite energies to work with. You know, Persephone is, you know, she went to the underworld and she ate the pomegranate, so she sort of had to stay with Hades. You know, and at first she was kind of afraid, and she was, you know, like, oh my gosh, I want to go back up to where I'm from, and I want to be with my mom, I want to be with my family. But she did end up falling in love with Hades. Okay, so I do feel like there's a very powerful connection coming your way. But I'm going to read from the book really quickly about this energy. The Oracle of the Inner Queen comes to you as a reminder that your compassion for yourself and for others is your source of power. There's that heart chakra energy. But I do feel like many of you may have been extending compassion to this Queen of Swords energy, trying to heal them, or, you know, trying to allow them to be in your life, but to the point where there was too much self-sacrifice and your energy was being affected by it, okay? So anyway, your source of compassion for yourself and for others is your source of power. It gives you the ability to be moved by another's plight without taking on their suffering as your own, which would drain you and prevent you from being able to hold the gentle light of awareness for the person who needs it to heal. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't make this stuff up. Her presence empowers you to care for the world without becoming distraught and fatigued. Compassion leaves you energized and motivated to work towards your sacred purpose in life of caring for the world in your own unique and creative way. Your compassion for the world will affirm your dignity and empower you to stay true to your own reality whilst respecting the experience of others. Yes, beautiful. So I do feel like you are sort of recapturing the compassion for yourself. And in walking away from this situation or closing out this cycle, you're bringing in healing for yourself, and also you're bringing in love, okay? Thank you guys for listening. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.